Oh, I know how to do it. Just a minute. Yeah. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Make it a little-
Hi, my name is Mike Lehmann, and I'm founding president of our union, the USF Faculty Association. If you want to know what's changed the most in the intervening 60 years, it's the composition of the Jesuit community. The Jesuit community once upon a time was far hard right Republican. They invited Richard Nixon on campus and so on. Oh yeah, it was obviously a Jesuit university. You walked onto campus, you could immediately see about 1/3 of the faculty were Jesuit priests. And the university, by the way, had just gone co-ed, so there were very few women students at that time. The Jesuits ran the university insofar as the university was not separately incorporated. So today, of course, the university is separately incorporated. It's not part of the Jesuit order. There's the traditional reference to the Jesuit heritage, but no one would say that, well, it's the Jesuit order that runs the school. In 1970, the university separately incorporated from the Jesuit order. The last Jesuit who had been part of the old order was Father Charlie DeLay. At the beginning of every academic year, there was a convocation. And there was a big strike at San Francisco State. And he got up and he said, I want everybody to understand that's not going to happen on this campus. Yep, we understood. But nonetheless, there was a core of faculty who were changing things. And so they got a new president, Father William McGinnis. And Father William McGinnis did not respect the faculty. One of the first things that Father McGinnis did was institute a salary freeze. And this was when inflation was high and rising. So in a year of 10% inflation, he froze salaries. Not a happy moment. I had just been elected to the Faculty Welfare Committee. So there was a committee that was to present the faculty's view to the president. And because of Father McGinnis, all the other employee groups had organized. The gardeners, the stationary engineers, the painters, the laborers. He was bargaining with everybody, bargaining. He was only seeking counsel from our little faculty welfare committee. And we said, Father, we'd like the weighted average of what you give all the other employee groups on campus. He said, well, I won't agree to that because, you see, I have to bargain with them. I don't have to bargain with you. And so we went down to the National Labor Relations Board, and it was a very simple process. He said, look, you show an interest of 30% and we'll run an election. In 4 weeks, 3/4 of the faculty and librarians signed. We were in business. The vote went forward, organized on campus, and the National Labor Relations Board, conducted the election. It was an official election, it was announced, it was a big deal. The vote came in 155 yes, 48 no. It was 3-1, and that was it. So the very first bargaining session was on November 6th. That was my 34th birthday. Gradually, we put together the agreement, but there was tremendous, tension, and finally, we had to take a strike vote, and we did. We voted to strike, and it was that vote to strike which broke things loose. And then what we achieved was pretty much the collective bargain agreement, the heart of the agreement, the 4 squares of the contract. When Millie was on the negotiating team, the very first agreement, the salaries went up 15%. She was really clear-headed, and she said what she needed to say in a few words. It was tremendous. It was really, really tremendous. And it was so important for the union that we had her presence.
My name is Millie Lehmann. 15 years, I was treasurer of the Faculty Association. When I was a Brownie Scout, I was treasurer of the Brownie Troop. Somehow, looking back over it, I think, my goodness, all my life, the organizations I belonged to, I ended up being the treasurer. I think it's because I wasn't afraid of numbers. Yeah.
You were the chair of the math department.
I was chair of the math department, yes. My father was a steel worker and a member of the union all his life. I didn't see why it should be any different for me. We really had a hard time influencing or making changes or having people listen to us. And I think I thought that collective bargaining would be a help with all that. The whole thing evolved, and it evolved over quite a long period of time. And I think I got used to it. I mean, so many things changed. The way that the way the place was governed, the kinds of issues that could be raised. It was a different place.
We stopped in there was 1975.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's fine.
You would knock me over.